hospital. And I said, out of all of them, how many of you own your house? 2 out of a class of 15 own their house. The rest are at the mercy of the landlord, still paying a rent. So I challenge all of us to get uncomfortable with our finance, because if it doesn't start with you, you hand the buck to your kids.
Come on now.
And finance is not something that's being taught. But at my office, there's a flyer that's going to go around. We teach several different workshops for free to the community, because I am sick of seeing my people struggling.
Amen.
And it's not fair for one person to know something and the others don't. So my job, my mantra, my motto is to talk to everybody about financial education, because it's not that hard. If you're making a lot of money, you should be saving more money. But what do? We spend more. I have clients that are doctors, that are multimillionaires, and they still come to me. You know why? Because they want to know other things. They have problems too. Their problems might be, hey, show me how I can save money in taxes. Show me how I could, when I pass away, I don't have the government trying to sell my estate for taxes.
Come on now. Yes.
It's still different forms of money problems. Now, you and I, we may not have those problems right now, but we want to get at least the basics, saving more. But where do we save? Not in the bank. And that's where we are right now. Where do we invest? Some of us invest in, if you have a job, a 401k, a pension. Those things are not the best place for investment. Because what happened when the stock market crashed? Do they educate you when the stock market crashed? There's something called average loss and actual loss.
Come on now.
When you lose in the stock market, you are losing double. I have clients in 2008 that lost millions in a 401k, and they are 60-something. They can never get that money back. So, last but not least, my book. If you ain't stacking, you are dropping. Plain and simple, we gotta stay on our money game. We gotta learn about finance. We gotta always put ourselves in a position to make more money. Because if we're not making, we sure are spending. And let's talk about inflation, because every year does cost of living go up or down? So the same amount of money that's costing you today to survive, it's going to be more. Because when we go to the grocery store, that same bag of chips that was 50 cents years ago is now 99 cents. And half of the bag is filled with air. Right? So we are super pumped to bring these workshops to you. And these workshops, it's 8 weeks. The first one is going to share information how to increase your cash flow, because we need to make more money. The other one is going to talk about debt management. If you have debt, you want to get out of debt ASAP, because you are a slave to your debt master. And then build a strong financial foundation. How do you build a strong financial foundation? You know, there's some people that have life insurance. What type do they have? I can tell you right now, I don't know what you guys have individually, but I know that you don't have the best one. I know that you don't have the right one.
Yeah.
I know that you don't have what the 1% have. You already have a term or a whole. That's not what I have. That's not what Tesla have. That's not what Git have. That's not what we teach people to have, because that's not what build you wealth. If you want to truly pass down wealth, yeah, let's talk about the term. The term is going to last for a certain amount of years. So, if you don't die within that certain amount of years, your family gets nothing. Let's talk about the whole life. Think of whole life as a CD. It's a fixed product. So when I sit with clients and they bring me their whole life policy, and I show them, here, look how much percent you're getting. 4%, 3%. Your money's not growing. You're locked into something that's fixed. Am I making sense here?
Come on. Yes.
And then let's talk about building wealth. Some people say, oh, I have a house and I have wealth. Well, I have friends that lost their house, including myself. And it did not take us 30 years. We lost it in less than 10 years. asset accumulation. We gotta be accumulating assets because the foundation of building a solid financial house has to include assets, has to include investment. So you could be saving all your life. If you don't have any form of investment in your portfolio, you are not building wealth. And then retirement. How many of you want to retire? Like right now. A lot of us want to retire, but then let me ask you, are you going to have enough money when you get there? What if you live too long? We just came back from our national convention and we had the MIT Age Lab, the founder of the MIT Age Lab. A baby born in 2007 can live up until age 100.
Yes.
So we want to live longer, which is a blessing. But that comes with a whole set of other problems financially.
Right.
Who's taking us to the grocery store? Who's changing the light bulbs? Who's taking us to our doctor's appointment? If we got some aches and pains, who's there with us? We can't depend on our kids. They have their own lives to go live. They have their own kids to go take care of. Where's the money for that? You do not want to visit Medicare. You do not want to visit a Medicaid facility. Get your finances together. And we're here to help you with that.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to pass it over to my